Hello athletes, welcome to the last workout of the week, Saturday, August 15th. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We've got 3 rounds of different movements, okay? So the first round, we're gonna go 30 seconds plate hop, so hopping on and off a plate. If you don't have a plate, it's okay. Just hop in place, hop forward and back. You can do jumping jack style hops. You can hop side to side. Mix it up, just hopping around for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go 20 alternating hamstring scoop stretch. We did this earlier in the week, I think on Monday. So remember, take small steps with this. Hinge down, scoop your arms out, up, and overhead. And then we've got 10 alternating single leg deadlifts for this round. So single leg, try and balance. If you can't balance, just plant your foot behind you in that B stance. Hinge down, soft bend to the knee. Arms are gonna go straight down in front of your legs and then coming up. Okay, squeezing the glute, squeezing and pulling with the hamstring to come back up. 10 alternating, so 5 each side there. Round 2, grab your jump rope, 30 seconds of single unders. If you don't have a jump rope with you, we can do 30 seconds of dot drill, which is just stepping forward and stepping back with your feet for 30 seconds. And then we are gonna go 15 kettlebell sumo deadlifts. So stepping out, sumo stance, really wide. Think of a sumo wrestler. What do they do at the beginning? They step out really wide, turn your toes out about 45 degrees, okay? And then you are going to take your kettlebell in your hands from the hang position, drop your chest forward till that kettlebell hits the height, your hands hit the height of your knees basically. You're sending your butt back a little bit here. Once you get to knee height, go ahead and bend your knees, drop your butt straight down till the kettlebell touches the floor, and then reverse that movement, right? So come out of that squat, and then once we get our hands to our knees, we're gonna bring our butt back underneath us, okay? 15 kettlebell sumo deadlifts, and then 5 inchworm to push up. I like to step out a little wider for these if my hamstrings aren't warmed up. Hinging forward, hands to the ground, walking out, do a push-up, walk back, stand up. Okay, round 3, 30 seconds of double under practice, 30 seconds of double unders or double under attempts. So this is a good opportunity to work on those double unders if we don't have them. If we do have them, you're going for 30 seconds. If we don't have a jump rope, we're gonna do 30 seconds of penguin jumps. So feet together, jumping like a penguin. Your arms are your little penguin wings. While you're in the air, tapping your sides twice while you're in the air. This is the rhythm, the tempo for that double under. So it's good practice for that. Then you're gonna go on a 30-second run, so not very far, just out and back. If you aren't gonna run outside, just run 30 seconds in place. And then we're gonna go 30 seconds of Kang squats. So stepping out again into that squat stance, toes forward or slightly out. We're going to hinge down like we're doing a good morning till our chest is basically parallel to the floor. From there, our shoulders are gonna stay in that same position. We're gonna bring our hips underneath like we do with the bootstrapper so that we end up in the bottom of a squat. Then to come out of that, we'll bring our butt back up so our chest is down, butt is up, and then stand up out of that, coming up out of that good morning. That's it, that's the 3rd round of the warm-up. Okay, our workout today is called Mako Shark. This is a 1 time through, 4 time, and we are starting with 50 kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings. Remember, equal-sided triangle on the floor between your feet and the kettlebell. Punch that kettlebell back, then drive your hips forward, straighten out your knees, squeeze your butt, swing that kettlebell up. These are can be Russian. If it's a light kettlebell, you can do American light dumbbell going all the way up overhead, okay? 50 swings. Then a 200-meter run. I'll try and link the alternate cardio scales, but we need to do a cardio movement if we're not running. Cardio movement that takes around a minute, okay? So we'll try and link that in here so you guys have that, so you can check out some options for that. Then you're going 50 kettlebell sumo deadlift high pulls, so very similar to the sumo deadlifts we did in the warm-up. The only difference here is as we come up, we're gonna come up a little faster, a little more explosive, squeeze our butt. Once we get to the top, shrug our shoulders and pull that kettlebell up, send our arms, our elbows up, pull that all the way up to about our collarbone, our chin level, and then back down and back into that sumo deadlift. Then we've got a 400-meter run or something that takes around 2 minutes, maybe 15 seconds more. somewhere in there around 2 minutes. As we get tired, it might be a little bit longer, or we can do the alternate cardio scales for those. 2 minutes of cardio work. Then we've got 50 kettlebell single arm suitcase deadlifts. So take your same weight you're using, or if it's a dumbbell, we're gonna do deadlifts, but it's only gonna be on one side suitcase, just like you're holding a heavy suitcase. Okay, feet right below our hips, send the butt back, hinge down till our hand gets to about our knee height, and then we're gonna lower that down to the ground. If it's a kettlebell, if it's a dumbbell, we'll go to mid shin and come back up with it, okay? So when we come up from that deadlift, squeeze your butt. This should be a pull, not a squat, okay? So trying to work the back side. Then we've got our last 200-meter run or variation, and then we've got 50 bent kettlebell rows or dumbbell rows. So I do this with a single kettlebell, soft bend in the knees, hinging forward, and then rowing that up to mid-chest, okay? 1 time through, 4 time. Accessory work today, 10 minutes AMRAP. So long clock, we got a lot of time. We're gonna work through this probably 3 or 4 times at least. 10 dumbbell lawnmower rows each side. So we're taking a big lunged stance, just like we're starting that lawnmower. We've got our dumbbell down. See if we can get it to the floor or at least to mid shin. From there, we're going to raise our chest, pull up all the way up, and then back down, just like you're pulling that cord on the lawnmower, okay? 10 each side. 15 single leg glute bridge on each side. So on our back, single leg up next to our hip, raise our other leg up in the air and pushing our hips up toward the ceiling. Single leg is really tough, so just do as best as you can to get your hips all the way open here. And then we will finish with 20 V-ups or tuck ups. So straight legs, arms overhead, laying on our back on the floor. Bring our arms up and our legs up, really trying to get our shoulders off the ground here. Tuck up. As our legs come up, we will bend the knee. 10 minutes of those, and then we've got our stretching, 3 sets, sumo stance, inchworms. So we worked a lot of sumo today, so we'll step in that sumo stance 1 more time. Okay, walk our hands out and walk them back. There's no push-up on these ones. And then we've got 15 toe touch and jump. So bend down, touch your toe, jump up, and then 20 lunge and twist. So alternating 10 each leg, stepping into that front lunge. I like to twist opposite arm across the knee that is out for that twist. You can put your hands together, elbows out, and twist both sides, however you want to do that, okay? That is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this week. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you have any questions, as always, you can get in touch with Gene or myself. And if not, have a great weekend. We will see you next week.